Dr. Shivashankari, it was like an amazing conversation because you covered every aspect of what we were looking for in this specific topic
Thank you.
about hormone and migraine. So I have one question that already popped up in my inbox about like what happens, like what can we do when the attack happens? Like we were attacked by migraine now. What can we take? What can we do?
See, if you are in a situation which is putting you to, you are in the stressful situation, like if you're in the work or if you are in the if you're in front of the bright light, so cut off everything. Try to, take you away from the situation, like in the place. Sometimes it is not possible that when you are in the middle of the work or in the middle of the meeting, it is definitely not possible. I
Or
do
an
understand.
event that is happening with bright lights. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I do understand. Hydration, hydrate themselves, and they can take the NSAIDs just to get the relief.
Hmm.
And also usually these migraines sometimes associated with the sickness, that is, nausea, like before vomiting, they feel like throwing up also. So they
Right.
can
Right.
take, yeah, so they can take the medicine for both, and they can, pass that phase. And then once they are out of that situation, then they can rest themselves, relax, have a good sleep, and then eat. If they skip their meals, eat and hydrate and sleep till it settles.
Actually, thank you for explaining this. Actually, I get migraine, but not connected with hormones, fortunately. When I get migraines, I feel like somebody is like my head is going lifting. Feel a heavy swelling happening, a sensation that there is something big inside my head that is swollen. Like that is very temporary, right? It is, or something is swelling and becoming normal during migraine.
No, no, no. Usually, when the patient says that this headache, they will say, "Doctor, my head is like somebody is throbbing it. Somebody is, putting something and grinding kind of, and it is more often on. They say it is on the one side. They say
Uh,
one-sided headache. The lay person, they won't be able to tell this is a migraine, and when they come to us, they'll say one-sided headache, and it is throbbing kind of nature, and it is sometimes I can feel the tup tup is in my
yeah.
head, but something is happening in my head. They are very specific, and this is the nature of this migraine.
Right. Okay. And we have to just live with that. Like, no, when it happens, and yes, you're saying, stay away from that. And when it occurs, the painkiller is the remedy to begin with. I do have a very funny observation actually. Uh, After coming to Dubai, like, no, for the last 10 years I've been here, like, the summer that the sun, when I step out, it really ends up in migraine. Unlike the one in India, is it like the very high temperature that already causes this? Is there a relation between migraine and sun?
Yes, of course. One is in the form of when you say when you go out. So it the bright light, very sunny, can trigger, or the dehydration. So these two can be a trigger if you already have a migraine. During that, when you go out, especially that episode, that during that time you can have this migraine.
All right.
As you
Okay.
said that I have to live with it. Actually, we cannot completely cure, because most of my patient, when they come to the OPD, doctor, can you please cure my problem? Like, we cannot cure something, but we can keep it under control. That means we can decrease the frequency, decrease the severity of the
Attack.
problems.
Right. Okay. Right. So when you're saying that, also Dr. Jisha said how much you read, I wanted to know, like, I have an observation. Even for the very critical illnesses like cancer, there is a nowadays there are a lot of cure and coming. But here, I think is it an ignored field in research? People are not paying attention and doing research and trying to find a medicine. What is your take on that? Like, is there something happening? Like,
See, the cancer, when we say most of the cancers have the like, before that, there is something called preventive medicine.
right,
How to prevent it. Before it comes, how to prevent it. So that is when our lifestyle plays a major important role.
right,
And also our diagnostic mode. You're saying that not an exact treatment. Actually, when you say there is no treatment, I would say, because I'm from CMC Vellore, I have seen a lot of patients who are going through a complicated surgeries, there are available, but you have to go to the right place to get that.
Okay,
You have to
okay,
get the right person, right place to get your help. That is very
okay.
important, because all are available, but only thing is where we are going, where what we are asking is the main important thing.
As a person whom who has seen so many people suffering from this, uh, what is your general advice to women like who's suffering in migraine? Like you are indeed covered about seeds, which definitely covers all that. Is there any philosophical message? That is one. And second thing is like, is there something that you advise the family members when somebody is suffering like this? Like, have you handled in your real case and something that worked? If you can share from your experience.
Definitely. When I always talk to the patient, I don't only talk to the patient, I talk to the bystanders. What they are, the thing is, she is the person who's actually going through the problems. You cannot take her problem, but what you can do is you can decrease it by supporting her. The when you are having a migraine, if in case if I see a patient, when I see a patient with migraine, so I tell her husband or the children, during that phase, please do not disturb her. Let her sleep. Let her take her medicine properly and let her relax. She may go to bed early, like than the other time, or she may switch off the TV in front of you for the meaning. The children may not like it, but
Yes.
that, yeah. So these things I will advise the family to help her and support her during the difficult situation. Not only in this, during the other time, during the pregnancy time. So during the pregnancy time, the husband will and the patients will come with one list of problems. I'm having all these things. I said it is very natural and normal to have these problems, especially in the first 3 months of the pregnancy. So only thing is how to handle this. So we will help them by giving some tips how to handle this, and I will tell the husband how to support. So by this we can help the women by supporting, by helping. They can feel the problem less. She may have a headache, but she may feel it lighter if
If
she
you're
have
supporting.
some support. Yes.
Right. So I'm just recollecting the last 40 minutes. I think you covered the length and breadth of the topic about migraine and the premenopause and the hormonal. I'm trying to see like what else are, are the queries that I have. It is generally about the generic migraine, which you said like, that you might feel nauseous, or the philosophical question like, no, the family must support. I think we handled all the questions that might be in someone's head. Nevertheless, I'm going to ask once, like, no, the audience, like, any more questions other than the ones sent to me in the inbox. Open to you all now.
I think we covered everything
Yes.
almost that we understand. So probably at this moment there is no question. But Dr. Shivshankari, if you can type your on the chat
Contact.
box, if you can type your information, where you work and how to get in touch with you, that will be helpful for, if somebody wants to get in touch with you.
So while she's typing, just to reinforce, like if I have to come up with a self-care routine for women who are suffering from this, like seeds is something that you already said. Sleep well, and also like when you're having a headache, you cannot sleep. Eat well and exercise, and the D is drinking water. I've observed that like no, when I drink a lot of water, I literally prevent this from occurring. But there are some places where like no, when you're traveling, you don't have that kind of a facility. And yes, thank you. We received your chat. Wonderful session once again, Dr. Shivshankari. Thanks for joining us today and clarifying all the queries and covering the topic length and breadth. Basu, would you like to conclude?
Yes. I should start from thanking Jisha for connecting us, to Dr. Shivshankari. You were God sent to us. And I am so sure when this goes on our YouTube channel, many of our audience will benefit from the information that you're given, the tips that you're given. We could follow and have a better and healthy life. So thank you so much. And thank you, my dear audience, as usual, for joining today. And thank you, my dear Whole Forum co-founders. A lovely hour we had. Uh, a lovely information, good information that we could take home. I feel already, equipped. And as I said, my wish was that I met Dr. Shiv Shankari some few years, 15, 20 years ago when I was suffering. I would have been a better, I would have had seen better. But I'm also happy that many women don't have to go through what I went through. So
And
thank you
that's
so much.
exactly is the hold
Yes,
about.
that exactly is the point of whole forum, that we already have passed that hurdle. So we want to tell people there is a hurdle, how to handle that hurdle. And that is why we invite always somebody who is so good like Dr. Shiv Shankari to help us understand a problem like migraine, which is so complicated and so very, has so much of different things to it that we have to understand. I am not so good at medical words, so I'm using my layman language. Thank you so much. We will see you next month again with another whole forum for women session. uh, we will try and find a topic and a subject that was close to you, your heart, and that can help you and help your health and live a better, healthy, happy life. Thank you so much.